Hello, welcome to the video for the VW Golf. It's the 1 litre TSI, it's the 3-cylinder engine, the lowest insurance group model. So a 3-cylinder TSI engine, which I believe is a turbo fuel injection petrol. So this is a Euro 6, the lower emissions, 106 GkM. As you can see, a very tidy looking car in this dark silver metallic, almost grey. Some people would class it as grey, which to me is better. Bright silver looks a little bit too, how can I say, normal, should we say. So this is like a dark silver, almost grey, and it has the 16-inch alloy wheels, the Linas, L-I-N-A-S, that's what they call them, which are diamond cut. So if you look, this is the diamond cut front alloy wheel and the black inners. All the tyres are really good, in fact they are almost new. All 4 tyres are almost new. Okay, so as you can see, that wing's very good condition. There's no dents or scratches on this vehicle, and there's no different shaded panels what look like they've been painted. Obviously silver's a very difficult colour to paint. Most paint shop people will tell you if you do have to paint a silver panel, you end up painting the 2 panels next to it because it's very difficult to match up. As you can see, all the panels look the same colour. Backs of the wing mirrors are very good. All the alloy wheels are unmarked, as you can see. Oh, well, tell a light, there's a little tiny bit there, the tiniest little bit of damage just there on that wheel. So only when you get close up, as you can see, hardly noticeable at all. Okay, the bonnet, very clean. No signs of any major stone chipping at all, which is very good for the mileage, considering this vehicle has just over 76,000 miles. It's a 2-owner vehicle, so 1 former keeper. The roof's in very good condition. Let me just double check that ownership because I've got the documents in here. I'm sure it's 1 owner, 1 previous owner. Let me just have a look. Yes, number of former keepers 1. That's it, so it's 1 former keeper. Okay, so let's start at the rear. The rear, to open the boot, you press that badge there. That's how we open that. Got the parcels shelf as well there. Everything's nice and clean up here. You've got the variable boot height. So you can obviously drop the boot so it's lower. We've just got this car in stock. Need to validate it. That will be cleaned. That, as you can see, there's a few stains on there. That will be cleaned. Let's pull this out. You've got the spare wheel there, as you can see. It's a slimline space saver. It's got the locking alloy wheel nut there as well. It's also got the through load facility. You know what through load is that there. So you pull that down, you push that down, you can put something like an 8 feet hockey stick, whatever it is, snooker cue, fishing rod, golf club, whatever you've got to put there, wife for kids, whatever fits through there. Okay, so you've got that. Obviously you've got the split fold rear seats, which are 40-60 split. You've got the 12 volt power supply there for the car boot sales. This is all in nice condition. This plastic here, totally unmarked, as you can see, and that rubber trim as well is unmarked. It's also got this clear plastic protector. I don't know if you can see that, that's the edge of it there. So it's a clear film plastic protector which goes all the way around. Okay, so that's the boot, and the parcel shelves here. The strings are all there. It's all intact as well. You've also got these little bits here. They're not broken. They're all intact. So the parcel shelf goes up and down without any problem, as you can see. It's got the rear wiper, as you can see, as well, and the wiper blade is in good condition. So it's not split or anything, so that's not an MOT checker, should we say. We don't have to check that for the MOT, only the front ones. So the fuel cap, nice and clean. It is petrol, as you can see, 95 RON. So this is petrol only, all nice and clean in there. So open this door shuts are nice and clean. No trap seatbelt marks on that panel there. The door cards, as you can see, very clean. It's got this lovely dark titanium brushed aluminium effect garnish, so that's throughout the car. It's got these cloth armrests there, electric rear windows, and some carpeted storage bins there. Speaker grills all intact, and look how clean the door shuts are. Everything is immaculate here. Backs of the seats are very clean as well. We have ordered a new car mat set as well, so there's no car mats in at the moment. We've ordered a new set of car mats, so they'll be arriving in a couple of days' time. In the centre here, we've got the fold down armrest with a drinks holder. We've got some air vents there. We've got the child Isofix anchoraging points as well there, and free headrest and free full-size seat belts as well. The roof lining, as you can see, it is the creamy grey colour. It's all nice and clean. We go to the other side. That's all nice and clean. Same with that, totally unmarked. No damage, no scratches, no tears, no broken speaker grills, no trap seatbelt marks whatsoever on that trim. All the rubbers are in immaculate condition, no wear and tear of people climbing in and out. No feet scratches on the plastic trim there. All that's clean down there. The carpet doesn't smell of dogs. Nope, doesn't smell of dogs, doesn't smell of smoke. There's no signs of dog hairs as well. So luckily there's no dogs been in this one. Passenger side front, same again, immaculate. No trap seatbelt marks, no worn rubbers on the even on that door rubber there and that there, so no one's been getting in and out, or no one big has been getting in and out. The passenger side has actually got the seat height adjustment on the passenger seat as well, so that's a good little extra. If you've got a short partner and you're driving and they can't see over the dashboard, obviously that's a problem. I did actually have a lady come once, bless her. I think she was like just under 5 foot, and it was a deal breaker that the passenger seat didn't have the height adjustment, and she said I just can't have it, and that was it. So yeah, so some people I know have to have that. So as you can see, the brushed aluminium titanium effect there. In the glove box we've got the CD changer, SD card holder as well. All the footwell is nice and clean there. The new set of carpets are coming. We've ordered those off the internet. Passengers side airbag on and off control, so you can have a child seat in the front if you switch that off. Let's go to the driver's side now. So driver's side, start from here. As you can see, there's that rubber trim there, that's all immaculate. So is the door shut. Oh, that's immaculate. You've got your folding mirrors as well, so that's the folding mirror function, heated and folded, central locking button, 4 electric windows, child safety lock as well for the windows and the door, so that button will control the locking for the doors as well. The speaker grill there in good condition, no cracks in there, because that's where your boots will catch it coming in and out. The door shuts, immaculate as well. The reflectors are still there, because on some of these early models they actually fall off. People kick them and catch them. Right, so also we've got this door shut here, nice and clean. The rubber is intact there, so is the rubber on there as well. So for 76,000 miles, it's very good condition. There's no wear on that rubber trim, no wear on the sill at all. The foot pedals are really good as well. There's no wear on the foot pedals. As you can see, they're nice and clean, and the heel pad's nice and clean as well. So all that's intact. Obviously seat height adjustment for the driver's seat. The sport style front seats, our man John's just valeted these, so that little damp patch is there just where he's wiped it, so that will dry out, so that's not a stain, that's just where he's wiped it. Our man John busy over there valeting the cars at the moment. This has got the lumbar support there, it's a manual one, that's the manual lumbar support. The side airbags as well, which all modern day cars have as well. What else have we got here? So here we've got the auto lights, as you can see. Auto lights, rear fog lights. Then we've got an extra storage tray there for coins, which you can see the last owner's left a few coins there. And then the bonnet pull, which I'll pull in a minute after we've gone inside the car. So let's step inside the car, close the door. Oh, that's quieter now. 130-mile range it says on the computer. So there you go, you've got, is it a quarter tank? More than a quarter tank. 76,358. The vehicle is having a full VW service as well at the VW dealers here in Sheffield. So the VW dealers are servicing it for us, and we are having the spark plugs changed as well, because the spark plugs on these vehicles are every 40,000 miles. As you can see, 76,000 miles coming up to 80. So new spark plugs, and it's a very low cost service because this vehicle only has 3 spark plugs because it's 3-cylinder. Back to the screen. So obviously the title of the car, the NAV version SE, NAV meaning navigation, SE meaning special equipment. So that's what it is. Okay. So as you can see, it's got all those features there. Radio, which I believe is DAB. Yes, we've got the DAB band icon there. So it's DAB radio as well. Go back to the menu. So we've got a media, which we also have the USB input port down there, and Bluetooth connection, CarNet connection, App Connect, traffic information, sound, images. You can put the family pictures on there if you want to, etc. Bluetooth, of course, vehicle settings, etc. So consumption, etc. So it's got a lot of features that you can play around with and find out. Navigation, of course. There we go. So we've got navigation there as well. It's also got up here, it's got the adaptive cruise control, which is quite a high spec feature. Obviously being an SE special equipment, it has got this adaptive cruise. Adaptive cruise usually is found on the Golf GTIs, the GTDs, etc., the higher spec ones. So this is a bonus that this car has got adaptive cruise. If you don't know what adaptive cruise means, it means it's cruise control, and it's also got the adaptive feature which keeps the distance between yourself and the car in front a safe distance at all times. And that's it. So you can increase the distance by the buttons there. Press that, that's the distance control, and left and right, and it'll do the speed you set it to. So it's very clever, adaptive cruise. Right, we've got the voice command and the Bluetooth answering, and your menu up and down there buttons. You've got your wiper stalk there, and you've got your indicator stalk there with your flashy lights, your volume button there as well. You've got this lovely flat bottom steering wheel, as you can see, flat bottom there, sports, leather as well. So it's got these little shapes there. If you can see that shape there, that's what you know, it's like a sport style one, and it's obviously got the top bit which is leather, the side one which is leather, and this lovely black stitching, and the piano black high gloss trim as well. That's what they call that. DSG leather gear gaiter lever as well. So that's leather there as well. It's got the parking sensors on and off, which has got front and rear parking sensors. On top of that, we've got electronic handbrake with the optional extra auto hold as well. Auto hold assist, so that means it stops the vehicle from rolling backwards when you're on a steep hill. 12-volt output port there. The shutter, which is in fully working condition. Drinks holder, nice and clean. An armrest there. Storage, nothing in there, just storage. And then you've got, obviously, this is another coin tray, which is nice and clean. You've got the aux input and the USB input there as well. We've got this flap here. Now this flap's a little bit tricky. It's not broken, but it's not very smooth. And we're debating whether to try and fix that or get a new one. But I'm going to tell you now that it is like that. So I don't want you coming and saying, I don't like that. You've not mentioned it on your video, but I'm going to mention it. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I'll be honest with you. I think 9 times out of 10 you're going to leave it open anyway. So that I must tell you about. It's still there. It just doesn't lock into place. That is it. So yeah, we might have that fixed depending on how long we have the car. Obviously, if someone comes tomorrow and buys it, then you know we can't. So we'll look at that to see if we can get that fixed. It's got the steering wheel height adjustment there as well, that lever there. What else have we got? Up here we've got sunglasses holder, nice and clean. You've got the interior lights. Have you got illuminated vanity mirrors? Yes, you have illuminated vanity mirrors up there as well. And that is it. Oh, let's pop the bonnet. So to pop the bonnet, you have to open the driver's door, and you've got to pull this lever here. So the microphone on the mobile phone is very good. So what you'll find is that the engine will sound noisier than it is, but believe you me, it's not noisy. It's just that the microphone's really good. So that's the 1 litre engine there. As you can see, it's very small. Got the battery there, all the fuse board, etc. It's got the nice red antifreeze, etc. It's all nice condition. The sound deadening is there as well. The bonnet strut, obviously it's nice and clean. There's no signs of any damage. We've ordered one of these. This is just the flip top lid. So what happens usually with these is they've designed these a bit wrong. I mean, they should really design these so they don't flip backwards. So when you pull that flap up, it springs back and closes. So how are you supposed to pour the water in if the cap flips back? So yeah, that's the problem. So that someone's obviously pulled it too far and it's gone. So we'll get one of those, and it'll annoy you again when you fill it up, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's that. Right, so walk around the vehicle once more and we're done. We do part exchange, so if you have a part exchange, please message us with your full reg number and the mileage of your vehicle. Any good points and bad points would be good. If it's got any extras, etc., then we look at the extras, the valuation of the extras, and give you a valuation of your part exchange. We are also FCA registered licensed credit brokers, so we can supply finance, so we can supply loans against cars. This is an 18 reg, so this one can be a PCP purchase, meaning that you can have this with a balloon payment, so it's lower monthly payments. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope we see you soon. Thank you very much.